So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, it's come loose. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Riker, up he goes! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One perfect ball, one perfect header.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that has been cleared. And it's Tanaka. Ball's gone out of play. Beckenbauer. That's a cute ball. He's in a good position here. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Now, who's going to be first to this? Tanaka clears. Thuram. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And this is Neymar, and he's been shifted off it. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position, and that interception was most necessary. And he's taking no chances there. Ernest. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now then, the ball's come loose. Over to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He's found a way through. And it's Son Heung-min. Lam played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Pedri. Osimhen is herring after that one. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Tanaka can see things, others simply cannot. That's a good run down the left. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Ernest. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer carries the ball down the right. And it's Pedri. Cruzeiro looking to pass their way through. Half an hour played now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, delightful ball. And that has been clubbed away. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ronaldinho. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Son Heung-min. Ronaldinho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Some really good ball movement. And it's Messi.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Ernest. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Cruzeiro have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. That gets things going for the second half. Cruzeiro carrying a one-goal lead. Ernest. There will be a throw-in. And he's forced to go back. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Beckenbauer. Ernest demonstrating his defensive quality there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tanaka. And here's Osimhen. Son Heung-min. Lam picks it up out wide. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
In with the challenge. He's got away. And that's played in low. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Caught offside that time. Cruzeiro are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's managed to get rid. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ernest. There's the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he get it through? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Van Bouten. Ernest. Great vision. Roberto Carlos has it out wide. And oh, he's been chance for a shot! It's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's Ronaldinho. Cruzeiro are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And back to the keeper. Check sends that a long way. Beckenbauer. Thuram calmly anticipates. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 9. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
And this is Eto.
Camisa 13. Oscar.
Roberto Carlos getting this one clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, it's Raul. And that's a throw-in. Raul. Now it's Oscar. And he's in on goal. Neymar. David Villa. And he cuts out the supply. Four extra minutes added on. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Eto'o. That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Eto'o. He's through here. And that is that. Cruzeiro can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. That has been cut short. Matches Pereira knocks it into space. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the run. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Sonny! A potential goal of the season contender. If only.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
And it's Lahm. Lahm. It's a good-looking delivery. Shot, surely! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kadiolu. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And he's cut it out. Now he's off and running. Adams cuts out the pass. Scholes. Scholes stood his ground strongly. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
So far, 1-0 the score. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could try cutting inside here. Cross to the back post. He's got two. Has another go. It's in. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Osimhen at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
This looks promising. He rises! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kajolu. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Lam. It's a promising position, played in by Eto'o. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Throw in. And it's Neymar. And he skips past his man. Delivers the ball. Eto'o! Final touch was... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. Here we go again then. No changes at the interval from either side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Villa.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
David Villa. Sane picks it up out wide. And Sane! Ruben Dias. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eto'o. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Parla.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pedri. David Villa does well to stand firm and defend it. Osimhen is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So a chance here, what can they make of it? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, that's a waste. Rodri. And it's Lam. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's had a hit! And that is great goalkeeping.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Eto'o. Lam in acres of space out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now he's got space here. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Osimhen, and he's worked it through. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Messi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Matheus Pereira. Tchouameni. Oh, good take in a good area. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Scholes. Tries to play it through. Tchouameni. And it's Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
El dorsal 10, Neymar. El dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 22, Oscar. El dorsal 5.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes for the shot! He's beaten the keeper and hit the post. He's scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pedri. Oh, it's Raul. It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Terrific header! And that's past the post. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Parla. Lam. Into the last 5 minutes. Now, can they get him away? Lovely feet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Oh, look at the space here. Referee has just said play on. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's gone for goal! And he's missed it. And we're done. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And it's Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. Osimhen is shouting after that one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Son Heung-min. Serginho. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Cruzeiro! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chips it through. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. And he's whipped it across. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And it's Son Heung-min. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cruzeiro leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Nesta. Cruzeiro are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. That's a good run down the left. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
About as smooth as it gets. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again.
It's Son Heung-min! Goal! Cruzeiro! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Cruzeiro take the lead. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ambitious ball here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rummenigge. Oh, super chance, surely! They've done it!
once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even...
Terrific header! Goal! Cruzeiro! And they get themselves in front! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a little off target. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nicely spread. Long, sweat, and the shot! Osimhen is flagged offside. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Pelé. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. And he's surging through. He's through, it's one-on-one. Decent chance! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they can counter here. Pass is just off target.
Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives.
Messi! Well, he's hit it long, but astray. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And the action is back on the way. No changes at the interval from either side. Back to the keeper it goes. Turan.
That's Rijkaard. Aim forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's fabulous. Son Heung-min. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the counter is on. Chouameni. Lam, who does have an assist to his name. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Big header! He scores! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And yes, it's him again! This is threatening, and the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Searching passes played there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Over to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Pedri. Son Heung-min. Messi. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The goal scorer after 70 minutes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to go deep. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Seedorf. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's had it nicked away. Serginho. Now they could break here. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rijkaard. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Baresi can get it clear. And he's gone backward here. And here's the chance to counter. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Eto'o. There's the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Cruzeiro really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And this is Messi. Pedri. And it's Rijkaard. Tchouaméni. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Son Heung-min. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cruzeiro can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Action has already started. And it's Lahm. Lahm charging forward down that flank. Matches Pereira. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He is through here. Oh, good ball. Goes for a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chance for a shot! Cafu looking to penetrate opposition lines. He won't be happy with that one. Lahm. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. No way through. Can he get it through? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Now it's Matheus Pereira. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use...
Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cruzeiro have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pings it across. Maldini getting this one clear. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Spread out to the left. And this is Eto'o. And that is out of play. Serginho. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Cruzeiro really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
James with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. And it's lofted through here. Gilberto Silva. And he welcomes it in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Italy upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
It's Eto'o! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Rijkaard! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That's a lovely pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Del Piero. Del Piero charging forward.
Del Piero! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Del Piero.
And Del Piero!
Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Van de Ven.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no joy this time.
Beckham.
That's an imaginative pass.
Cafu gets into a good position.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Dida. That has ended up in no man's land.
And we've reached half-time.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Teremos uma substituição.
And the action is back on the way.
Cruzeiro can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cruzeiro are back on level terms.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for options for movement.
And he whips it. He's got all.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
And he's there to retrieve it. Lam. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cafu. Davids. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Gilberto Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Floated through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Del Piero. Pass somewhat off target. Lam. Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, can he get onto this? It's just beyond his reach. Beckenbauer. Tchouaméni is fouled. Van der Ven. Van der Ven goes on a charge down the left. Marquinhos. Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot's in, chance! Goal! Cruzeiro! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Shot a goal! Davids. Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Davids.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Marquinhos. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Van Nistelrooy! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 5, camisa 21.
Cruzeiro have it back and can go again.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick.
18, Neymar, camisa 15. Ronaldinho, camisa 19.
And it's Beckham.
Camisa 13.
That is a little undercooked. Chance here to counter. Spreads it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Cruzeiro surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oscar receives it in a wide position. Beckham. Short changes him with that pass. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And this is Ronaldinho. Gets into some space. Played in with purpose. That could spell trouble. And this is Raul. Roberto Carlos. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Early ball out from the back. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Nicely worked. And this is Ronaldinho. Great chance! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Raul in acres of space out wide. Oscar has it out wide and in space. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier.
And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Cruzeiro definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.